Hello everyone, this video is going to be the start of my second series on this channel. Essentially all it is, the point of this would just be to help people. Reason being is because when I look back years ago when I was at my lowest, videos like this is what helped me become a better person, help me heal. So I thought making videos like this just to help people is something that I want to do. Anyway, let's get into it. So I want to dive into a topic that has been on my mind lately, and it's how perception really is everything. You know, the way that we see life isn't just about what happens to us, but how we interpret. Our entire reality is often a reflection of what's going on inside of us. So let's get into that. You ever noticed how two people can have the exact same experience and experience the exact same situation and have two completely different takeaways? One sees it as an opportunity, the other one sees it as a setback. And that's all because of their perception, how they perceive the situation at hand, and it just shows how powerful that is, and that everything starts in the mind. This kind of comes from a quote that I heard a while ago, and it says, we suffer more in our imagination than we do in reality. And it makes sense because everything starts with a thought. Right? The way that we see the world, our circumstances, or even ourselves. If life isn't exactly how you'd like it to be, maybe it's not the external factors that need changing, maybe it's just the way that you perceive it. Your mind is kind of like the filter for everything that you experience. Sometimes that filter can get clogged with negativity because of outside influence. Now what's interesting is perception is something that we can actually control. It's like switching channels on the TV. You can focus on the bad, the challenging and the annoying, or you can shift seeing the good lessons, the growth, and the positive sides of things. So, example is that everything in life is neutral. It's not good, it's not bad. We choose to label things, experiences as them things. Anything that happens in life is neutral, it just is. It happens, it's not good, it's not bad, it just is. And then we decide to put a label on it if it's good or if it's bad. It's like there's a verse in the Bible that says, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. And it's a reminder that our inner world, in our mind, is what creates our reality. And this kind of links back with a little bit of a personal story. My first breakup obviously was rough. I think that's the worst breakup of everyone's life, it would be their first one. Now at first, like everybody else does, I thought of it as a bad thing. I immediately labelled it as a bad thing. And it started to feel like my life was falling apart, ended up spiralling down and down, which I think is fairly normal after a first breakup because everyone decides to label that as bad. You know, I was stuck in that kind of victim mindset, you know, felt like everything was just ruined. But given time, I realised that the breakup wasn't the issue, it was how I perceived it. Once I shifted my mindset to ended up labeling it as something good, I ended up becoming a better person. I learned more about relationships. I started going to the gym. I found a passion for basketball at the time, and I ended up improving my social skills as well. And it's, again, that goes to prove it's all about how you perceive things. Right? If you perceive it as bad, nothing is going to happen. Nothing good is going to come from it. Whereas if you perceive it as good, you can learn from it. It gives you that opportunity to grow and become better. It's interesting because your thoughts are tools, right? Your mind is a tool. You can think of red and then change it to blue. Simple as that. You can control your thoughts. You can shift your perspective. It's not easy. I'm not saying that it's easy, because it is difficult and it will take time. It is something that's worth it. And in a way, it's kind of like a garden. You plant, you grow. If you're constantly planting seeds of doubt or negativity, that's what will grow inside of you. It's what you'll see. But if you start planting positive seeds, that'll end up growing, and that'll be what you see. And that will be what you notice more of. So next time you're facing something tough, maybe try and take a step back and ask yourself, how am I choosing to see this? What story am I telling myself about the situation? Are you labeling it good, or are you labeling it bad? Remember that you have that power to reframe and shift your thoughts and perspective on the situation, and to be able to see things in a new light. Sometimes that's all you really need, right? To turn something challenging into something meaningful. Everything in life is just about perspective. Change your perspective first, and then your life will start to change too. If this is something that did resonate with you, just let me know in the comments, any kind of experiences. I'd love to hear them, and how you manage to change your perspective in your life as well. But see you next time.